Trent Alexander-Arnold decided to transfer to Real Madrid. Zinedine Zidane wants to Manchester United. New Real Madrid coach. All of this and more in today's episode. Hey everyone, welcome to our roundup of the top football news. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If you've already subscribed, let's get started. Atletico Madrid is once again preparing a powerful reinforcement for their team. After signing Sørloth and Julian Alvarez this summer, the Madrid side is already looking for a replacement for Antoine Griezmann, who will leave the mattress makers at the end of the season and move to MLS. Andrea Berta and Diego Simeone have set their next goal, and that is none other than Darwin Núñez, who is currently playing for Liverpool. There have already been contacts between the 25-year-old Uruguayan striker and Atletico, and the footballer is not against taking on a new challenge and is ready to change clubs in the summer of 2025. The market value of the forward is €70 million, and Liverpool will definitely not let Núñez go for less. Also, this transfer can happen if the Reds can find a worthy replacement for the Uruguayan forward. Continuing the Liverpool theme, Trent Alexander-Arnold will be Real Madrid's first signing next season, and the deal with the footballer is completely closed. According to todofichajes.com, Liverpool and the English player failed to agree on an extension of the contract, which ends in less than a year, and Trent will arrive at the Santiago Bernabeu as a free agent. There were also rumours about Alexander-Arnold's possible transfer to Barcelona, but the player himself refused, explaining that he wants to move to Madrid. The Englishman made this decision a few weeks ago and said that he had always dreamed of playing for Real. Alexander-Arnold is coming to Madrid to replace Dani Carvajal, who is already 32 years old and whose contract runs until June 2025. It is expected that the Whites captain will renew his contract again, but the main place in the team will be taken by the English player. What's happening with Liverpool? After Klopp's departure, many of the team's leaders want to leave the club. So far, this has not affected the results. Let's hope that Arne Slot can rebuild and rejuvenate the team as painlessly as possible. Real Madrid is looking for a replacement for Carlo Ancelotti. Despite the fact that the Italian coach's contract is valid until 2026, and regardless of whether this year is successful or not, a change on the coaching bench may occur next summer. Ancelotti has an offer from Saudi Arabia to leave the Santiago Bernabeu next summer and become the highest-paid coach in the world. Real Madrid is now considering two options. The first is Xabi Alonso, who currently has a contract with Leverkusen, and the second, which Florentino Perez really likes, is Jurgen Klopp, the former coach of Liverpool, who is currently without a team, and Perez has always wanted to see the German specialist as Real Madrid's coach. According to American media, Chelsea owners Todd Boehly and Behdad Eghbali have a minor conflict over the team's unsuccessful performance after acquiring the club in 2022. The Blues have not achieved success on the field, and the owners have invested over £1 billion in new players and expected different results. At the same time, many fans and competitors are mocking the club's transfer policy, which buys players and gives them 6 to 7 year contracts. Against this background, Boehly and Eghbali are considering buying Chelsea from each other to run the club independently. Last season, the team finished 6th in the Premier League. In the current season, Chelsea has scored 4 points after 3 rounds. In the summer, the club became the leader in spending on new footballers. Chelsea spent £220 million. And what about the legendary Manchester United coach, Erik ten Hag? Famous British journalist Piers Morgan once again mocked the Red Devils head coach, Erik ten Hag, for the situation with the departure of the legendary Portuguese striker, Cristiano Ronaldo. Reminder, Erik ten Hag drove Ronaldo out of Manchester United and said he wouldn't lose any sleep over it. Methinks Erik may need an Ambien tonight. But there is hope for the owners of Old Trafford. According to Manchester Evening News, Zidane can head Manchester United. The club's management is considering the possibility of early dismissal of Erik ten Hag. Zidane is increasingly mentioned in the Devils' office, and the Frenchman himself is interested in working with United. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Keep watching for more football action and have a wonderful day.